Are you thinking of moving to Toronto and want to know everything there is to know that matters, such as healthcare, housing, education, and more? Then this video is for you. I go in depth into 7 different categories that you need to know before moving in Toronto, and it's all going to begin right after this. Hey everyone, I'm Josh Tavares, Realtor with eXp Realty. It would mean so much if you can help us out and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and jiggle the notification bell to get updates on our newly uploaded content. And if you want access to our seller's guide, comment seller's guide down below. I'll send that your way. Without further ado, let's begin. Toronto is a massive city, one of the largest in North America, and has many wonderful attributes that you're going to love if you're new to this city. And let's start this off. Number 1, transportation. Toronto is super accessible with a walk score of 99, a transit score of 100, and a biking score of 92. As you may or may not know, Toronto is congested of multiple cities where there used to be separate subdivisions, such as North York, Toronto itself, Scarborough, Etobicoke, and even East York. Now, for those of you looking to take the highway, we have multiple highways in Toronto, such as the QEW Queen Elizabeth Expressway, the Gardiner Expressway, Highway 401, 404, 427, as well as Allen Road. Now, for those of you who don't have a vehicle, who need to get around the city, there are many different options for you, such as buses, streetcars, as well as subways. Toronto has many different housing options, such as detached, semi-detached, townhomes, condos, condo townhomes, and so much more for you to choose. Now, within Toronto, the suburbs of Etobicoke and Scarborough can be more affordable than the core of Toronto, but do keep in mind that compared to the overall range of what properties cost in Canada, these areas are still quite expensive when you look at the averages of places that are further east and even west of Canada. So something to look into, but definitely more bang for your buck as you get further out from the city. Now, the following are the average price ranges in Toronto if you're looking to purchase. Detached homes on average are going for 1.7 million. Semi-detached homes are going for 1.3 million. Townhomes are going for 1.1 million. And condos on average are going for 837,000. For those of you with children who need to get into school, there are many different options, excellent option choices within Toronto, within public, Catholic, private, and so much more for you to choose. It's really important when searching for housing, especially for those who have children needing to go to school, to work with a realtor who has an idea of the neighborhoods and knows about the different schools in the area and provide you as much information as they possibly can to help make an easier choice of your housing situation. Toronto has excellent post-secondary educational options, such as University of Toronto, Seneca College, York University, George Brown College, Ryerson University, and more. Some of the more popular attractions are the Rogers Centre, Scotiabank Arena, Ripley's Aquarium, BMO Field, Nathan Phillips Square, Scarborough Bluffs, and a whole bunch more for you to check out. Now, being that Toronto is a very diverse and multicultural city, there are many different places of worship for you to check out, such as churches, mosques, temples, and so much more depending on your beliefs. With Toronto consisting of 6 regions, you can expect that the population is very high, with over 6.2 million people. Number 6, healthcare. Now, with living in Toronto, such a massive city, there are many different healthcare options that are super transit accessible. Now, if you're in the downtown core, there are many, such as Toronto General, Mount Sinai, St. Michael's Hospital, and Toronto General Hospital. Now, for those who are living on the west side, we have different healthcare options such as St. Joseph's Health Center and Toronto Western Hospital. And for those of you living on the east side, we have the Michael Garron Hospital as well as Bridgepoint Health Center. For those of you on the north end of the city, we have the Sunnybrook Health Science Center as well as North York General. As I stated earlier, these health centers are very transit accessible, so it shouldn't be an issue to get there. These hospitals have a broad range of services, such as some of the more popular ones of ICU, emergency, operating room, birthing, and more. Before going to any of these health centers, I conduct doing your research and finding out what is the most transit accessible as well, whichever the one relates best for the service that you need. Number 7, grocery options. For grocery, you have a wide range of options going from low end to high end, with Freshco, no frills on the low end, and a bit on the higher end, you're looking at Metro, Loblaws, Sobeys, and Longo. And all of these brands have multiple locations scattered all across the city as well. And if you're more local supportive, then there are many different mom and pop shops in all different areas in Toronto that you can support and purchase any of your grocery options there. And with Toronto being a substantially large city, there are many different eat out options for you to entertain, especially if you're in the downtown core. There is a limitless supply of options, but even further out in the suburbs, there are also some chains and fast food places, either mom and pop, that you can enjoy with friends and family. Now, to find some gems in the city to eat, I recommend looking at Toronto Life. They'll have a ton of different restaurants of different ethnicities and different styles, types that you're going to love. There you have it. There are 7 things that you need to know before living in Toronto. I hope this video is super helpful, insightful, and gives you all the information that you need to make your decision. Remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to get updates on our newly uploaded content. And remember to follow us on all our Tavares Rajasingam channels. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And also, if you want to know about the top 5 neighborhoods in Toronto, click the card above and I go super in depth in that. Thanks so much again. Take care and have a great day.